in our community. City Hall in our community. Community Safety Awareness Fair. As we all know, that violence toward Asian Americans has been increasing nationwide in recent years. And especially this community has been battling a surge in hate crimes and violence. Mayor Eric Adam has been supporting and standing with us all the time. It's meaningful and significant that this community safety awareness fair happens right here. And thank you for Mayor Office for hosting today's event. There are about 30 tables outside, and I'm going to announce the list later. It's important and extremely important that government and the community work together to combat hate crime. And Ernest will moderate the panel discussion later, and then she will give all the details about each panelist. There's one person. We see her everywhere. Sometimes we see her in Manhattan in the morning, Brooklyn in the afternoon, and the evening in the Queens. And I was always wondering, where do you know the energy come from? She has so much energy, right? And now let's welcome our first speaker, Special Advisor to Mayor, and Aging Director of Mayor's Office, Winnie Greco.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank you, the China Chamber of Commerce, Justin Yu. And I know bowery not here, and also the board, Hopper, to put this event. And we know it because the Chinatown have a lot, not only Chinatown, another community, the safety issue. So today, we are, Pacific is only to do for the safety issue, and also have other different information. If you want to know, have a couple from mayor office. We have over 15 agencies, and then also have CBO. So we have over 30 tabling there. If you want more information, you can get the information from outside. But thank you to all of them. Thank you the organizer, and thank you for the special guest. You know, we talk about the property safety. Thank you. And I'd like from right now to thank you the congressman. You come here to support us. Thank you.
Next speaker, his title changed. He used to be, people call him the mayor of the Brushing. Now his title changed. Let me see, what's his title now? Senior Advisor of Deputy Mayor, Peter Koo.
Hello， 大家好，我跟中文讲，因为大部分都听中文的。
廣東話。
廣東話。
講呢度，講呢度。
大家好。
廣東人啊嘛。
好開心啊！今日咧嚟到同你哋一齊去參加呢個公共安全座談會。等陣你有咩問題咧可以發問，因為公共安全咧係最重要嘅。有錢都冇用啊！如果唔安全嘅，有錢都所以安全係第一。大家諗下有咩問題咧？對有咩關係很重嘅咧？你可以提出嚟關於大廈或者關於個人或者關於堂街嘅事情咧，大家可以提出啲問題問我哋。就唔再話多謝大家。Thank you. Thank you. Martin and Congressman Goldman and my colleagues in government and everyone from the management of this Chinese Chamber of Commerce helping us to do this event. Today we bring City Hall from Chinatown. There are more the teenagers is here. And you all know information is power, knowledge is power. So if you don't know anything, you want more information, go to the booth or approach one of us here, and we will solve the problem for you. Not today, but we can go back and search and research and help you to solve the problem. Thank you very much.
Next speaker, U.S. Congressman Daniel Goldman.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here to discuss this really important topic that I know everyone up here is very concerned about, and we are all working together to address public safety issues, and especially anti-Asian hate crimes that have increased by 300% in the last 2 years. It is a problem that is affecting not only the communities here in the historic Chinatown, also in my district in Sunset Park, Chinatown, I know in Flushing, Chinatown. This is a significant problem that we need to address. In Washington, D.C., we have asked for $360 million for nonprofit security grants that can go to cultural institutions, nonprofits, churches, schools, to try to protect the community. But we also need to continue to engage with information, with education, and, if necessary, with deterrence, which means that we need to increase sentencing penalties for hate crimes. We are facing a Republican Party led by Donald Trump that has introduced hateful, xenophobic rhetoric to our communities, that has immigration policies that are very anti-immigrant, and that is a reason why we've seen such an increase in hate. So we in Washington on the Democratic side are fighting very hard to make sure we welcome immigrants from all over the world, as this country has always done, and that we treat everyone with respect, and we root out hate of all sorts, and especially anti-Asian hate. So thank you for having me here today. Thank you to all my colleagues here in the city government. It's very important that we are all unified and working together, and I'm proud to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman, for your friendship and for standing with our community to combat the Asian hate. And also, we're counting on you to remove a flaw from in the house. You want to talk Our next speaker, New York City Council member Chris Mattel.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's such a great honor to be here and see government in action. When people sometimes come to our office, they say, how can we interact with these agencies if they're not here on the streets with us? Well, today, thanks to the mayor, thanks to the mayor's office of immigrant affairs, they are here on your sidewalk, in your backyard, ready to give you the support that you need. Not only to continue our efforts to push back against Asian American hate crimes, but also to push away and support people from the illusion that our city is getting dirty and worse. That's why we have the Department of Sanitation here, we'll have FDNY here shortly, and we have community-based organization that have been doing the work to make sure that our community can tackle the mental illness crisis, the homeless crisis, and to make sure that our seniors in particular feel safe, secure, and are living their life and being able to age in place. That's why my office has continued to support financially and on the advocacy side organizations like Hamilton Madison, Henry Street Settlement, Grand Street Settlement, to make sure that the funds are going to the people who are doing the work here locally. Also, thanks to Inspector for joining us as well. And to cut it short, I really want to thank Congressman Dan Goldman for being here and always fighting for us in Washington, D.C., so we could bring back more money and support to here, not only in Chinatown, in Manhattan, but Chinatowns throughout New York City. So thank you, Dan, thank you, Justin, and all the agencies in the Chamber of Commerce for really bringing the community together to sponsor this event. Thank you all.
Inspector is arrived, so now let's welcome Inspector for his remarks.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank the Chinatown Chamber of Commerce and for hosting this event. Just bring awareness, for and then especially this is the month of Asian Heritage Month. Chinatown, the home of many Asian heritage. Home to us. That's especially for myself. It's a place that I felt so. I felt home here. NYPD, we've been working with all the city agencies, especially Councilman Mate and Councilman Golden. We've been working together. We're trying to bring the safety, the sense of safety back to the community, especially over here, Asian community. When we went through the COVID during the anti-Asian hate crimes, when we have this, when we suffer and then the community suffer together. So we want to fight that notion that Asian hate crimes and all the sad, all the just the notion that just as the councilman said, right, of the lawlessness, because it's actually you see the streets, everyone. If you look out on the street, right, all the tourism and all the businesses bad. So we're actually going on the right direction right now. Right now, you just got to get that, I guess just the image, right? Or the notion that, Manhattan, the New York City is still land lawlessness. NYPD here will be your last line of defense between any disorder, any lawlessness, any criminal activity, and we'll be here to protect you. And again, I want to thank everyone, and I want to thank all the city agencies. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for putting this together. As you can see, Police Affairs Bureau has officers here doing their crime prevention. And then we have the fifth precinct. We also have a table outside. We have our booth, doing our crime prevention, giving out tips, and also the domestic violence tips also. Again, I wish everyone have it's actually very nice. Unfortunately, I cannot stay for the whole event. I have more protests to go to. But that's the what I signed up for, right? So we'll be working hard to keep everyone safe.
Public safety is always being the priority for Mayor Eric Adams and his office in administration. And I believe it's also the priority for the elected officials, for the fifth precinct. And by working together, I think we are very confident we can bring safety to the Chinatown, right? Are we giving you a promise? Now let's welcome the chairman of Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Mei Lesen, for his remarks.
今日非常之高興能夠得到市長辦公室所有嘅政府官員嚟拜訪我哋空天大廈同埋商會同埋呢個街坊，舉辦呢個亞裔安全同埋治安同埋衞生同埋我哋嘅醫療保險嗰啲嘅常識。咁希望今日咧能夠我哋會做到更加好，使我哋嘅僑胞能夠了解到我哋唐人街嘅治安一咁差咧，係點樣嚟改善。同埋個衞生點樣嚟改善咧，同埋我哋嘅驗疏點咧等等知識，等佢哋話俾我哋聽。首先多謝議員哈埋位，同埋馬太市議員，同埋好多政府官員，顧問，你哋記得認識過眼未啫？以前係花城做咗10幾年嘅議員，咁佢對我哋嘅華人嘅花城嘅建設係非常之 有貢獻嘅。依家就咧就呢個 Wendy 就係我哋市長亞裔嘅總顧問，我哋有咩需要幫手咧，一定要問下 Wendy 有咧。好似市長嚟拜訪我哋都係佢提供嘅，同埋顧亞明先生 ，OK， 同埋馬太議員同埋所有嘅政府官員，咁我哋大家可以歡迎佢，多謝佢哋嚟支持我哋嘅唐人街嘅辦呢件亞太節日會，好唔好 ？OK， 大家鼓個掌啦。OK， 我就希望我哋繼續大家同政府溝通多啲。為我哋華僑增多啲老人福利同埋個治安問題解決，唔使我哋出街啲老人家咁驚啊咁成咁樣 ，OK？ 同埋OK， 同埋。
Now let's welcome the president of CCC and Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Willie, for his remarks.
First of all, sorry I'm being late, so I need to drop the case. That's one of the most important things I need to do. And also, thank you to the mayor's office. Thank you to elected officials, all the people here. Thank you. Especially thank you to the two advisors. Means they're providing very productive advice to our mayor, so we can have this very special event. Thank you, Winnie, and thank you to Peter. So two very special advisors. So that's why we have this special event. Thank you. We're looking forward to do more things for the community. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. Enjoy. Thank you.
Save the best for the last. Now let's welcome our chairman, forever chairman of Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Justin Yu, and the district leader, Justin Yu, for his remark.
今日多謝大家，今日嚟參加第一次市政府同我哋社區一齊整嘅安全大會，係咪？呢個係歷史上第一次。This is a very historical event. The first time the City Hall's agency collaborated with our community organization, to have this fair. You know, we can see almost 30 city agencies and the private entities all participate in this special event. The event, I'd like to say thank you to Winnie and Peter. They are the instrumental to put everything together. And I'm very glad that Chinese Chamber of Commerce, under the leadership of Mr. Moy and Mr. Lee, and collaborate with this event. And so far, we have so many distinguished leaders, political leaders, community leaders all here today. And I believe today the information provided by the city agency will greatly help our community, especially regarding the public safety. I want to share a story with you. You know, for the past 3 years, we have been in very, very scary situation in the city. The inspector just said everything going to the right direction. I believe so. The other night I went to Flushing. I came back very late. I took number 7 trains. And very few people in the platform. I have to change 7 to 5 at the Grand Central. When I step out the train, I can feel somebody follow me. I was, old man, Asian, especially Asian, were the target of the crime. So I was very, very worried. So I speed up my walking faster, and the person followed me a little faster. Finally, toward the escalator, he got me. You know what he said to me? Sir, here's your umbrella. I lost my umbrella in the train. This young man took the umbrella, tried to give to me. But I was so scared. I was so scared. Because public safety has been very negatively impact our life. We can't even trust people with goodwill. But I hope everything, just like the inspector said, going to the right direction. Next time when people follow me, I will turn around. Where's my umbrella? Thank you very much.
She is going to hold a panel later, and right now she's going to introduce the panelists.
Thank you so much, everyone. Again, my name is Eunice Lee. I'm a program manager at the Mayor's Office for the Prevention of Hate Crimes. We have an amazing panel prepared for you today, and I also want to give this opportunity for our VIPs. I know they're very busy. If they would like to make their way to the rest of their days. We're going to be convening about the very important topic of public safety. So we have representatives from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, from the District Attorney's Office, from NYPD, as well as the Mayor's Office to convene this panel. So as we reset, I'm going to give everyone a chance to just introduce themselves, give their names, their affiliations, and what brings them to this work. So I think I'll start off here. Officer Bach is ready to start us off.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Officer Bach. I'm part of the Various Bureau's Injury and Outreach Unit. We're here today to kind of talk a little bit about public safety. My job has been coming in to give us a little bit of information on tips to protect yourself out there. And what brings me over to this unit was a few years ago. I joined about 4 years ago. I joined the NYPD to make sure that everyone is being assisted, especially without any leaving, because when we see a little less response from our people, we really want them to start feeling like we're all together in partners. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nico. I'm the Senior Vice President for Public Safety. I'm very happy to join all my colleagues here to answer questions from the community. 大家好，我是纽约市议员，我是前市议员部长，在高雄做了12年市议员，现在我是在公共安全的部门做顾问。今天我很高兴参加今天活动，大家有什么关于公共安全的问题，可以提出来问，我们能够给你解答的就马上给你解答，不能给你解答的改天给你解答。谢谢大家。
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarius. Let's try this again. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarius Lawson. I am the Deputy Director for the Prevention of Hate Crimes at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Essentially, I supervise, oversee all of our anti-hate initiatives, non-legal initiatives, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to be here. My name is Karina Aguilar, and I work with the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration. I am here to talk to you about mental health. Hopefully, some people, some people that may be needing some assistance, some help, and I can have some conversations with you about it. Thank you.
So just to make the facilitation of the panel more smooth, we're just going to reset these mics. Nope. We can share these two, and then if we switch to this one. So we're going to be going into hate and bias motivated incidents and what our city, as well as our federal government, is doing to ensure that people are feeling safe and are safe. So I'm going to start off with what happens when there's an incident, what happens when there's something dangerous that happens in a public space. So if our representatives from the NYPD as well as the Manhattan DA's office can take us through the process of reporting, investigation, and also prosecution of these incidents, that would be great. Thank you.
So when an incident happens, first off, let's talk about the most important part of any incident happening. And that first part is where you reach out to the police department. For us, as we know, with New York City Police Department, the 911 system is your way to connect with our officers so that if we have an emergency, So if you have an emergency, you're able to dial 911. But one of the biggest concerns we have as a community has that's been directed towards us is I don't speak English, and it's always been assumed that the 911 system is 100% only in English. Well, that's not true anymore. That hasn't been true for a number of years. We can now actually request a number of different languages, not just Chinese, not just Spanish, not just French. There's over several dozen different languages that you can request. For the purposes of our Asian community, especially in Chinatown, you can ask them for a Chinese speaker and they will provide that. From there, once you make that phone call, it will be routed over to our officers where there's a priority list. Right? Our focus as a police department will always focus on life. Right? If someone's potentially going to be hurt, someone's going to potentially be killed, we're going to take tremendous priority in that. Whereas maybe someone's items have been stolen, we're going to put a little bit less of a priority on that because we want to focus on that. That doesn't make your case any less important. What all it means is that we're putting priority on life, because no matter what happens, life is more important, right? Property can be replaced, property can be bought back, but if someone's life is lost, we can't do that. So it's absolutely critical that people have a little bit of patience currently, because sometimes your officers aren't there because they're helping someone's life that might be in danger. From there, if your case warrants the investigation, our detectives will get involved. They're very, very good at what they do. They canvass the area, they look for cameras, they look for witnesses, they do everything they can to get all the information they can to help solve the case. I'm going to segue a little bit into the hate crimes, because this was the focus of it. We also have a specialized unit. It's called the Hate Crimes Task Force, and underneath them they also have the Asian Hate Crimes Task Force, which was formed in response to all the hate crimes that have increased over the last few years. As a result of that, their investigation is a little bit more unique. Our officers on the streets will investigate, and then from there, they'll make a decision with the help of supervisors whether or not it's a hate crime. And if it is indeed a hate crime, it will be moved further up to our hate crimes task force, and they'll look into it and they'll investigate it in a very, very different sort of way, very more specific way. And then from there, it will be handed off once we have all the information. And the rest has been made. From there, we hand it off to the district attorney's office, which I'm going to hand off over now as well.
Earlier we were in the remarks. Now we are officially into the panel discussion, which is really important to the community. So we're going to have an interpreter. 那刚才因为就是说他们是表达他们的一个发言，但现在我们正式进入讲座呢，就是有翻译。那我知道郭警官可以很简单的用中文讲一下他刚刚的内容。Then later on, the panel speaker please pause. Panel speaker please pause, and then our interpreter will help you to summarize your part. Just not the whole, just summarize. Yeah, thank you. 重点。
先問一問，即係很多人說國語係講廣東話多啲嘅，兩邊有講廣東話多啲㗎。廣東話嘅，咁我講廣東話多，唔使翻譯廣東話，好嗎 ？OK， 頭先我講嘅咧係咁樣嘅，佢有問我哋就話，如果我哋解釋下我哋而家如果有事件發生嘅，點樣嚟處理？我哋警官呢點處理啦？另外個 PCA 嗰個 DA office 係點樣處理嘅 ？OK， 我而家講警察邊嘅。嗱，每一個事件發生嗰陣時咧，最重要嘅咧，唔係呢個事件發生咗係乜嘢事，係有人要報呢個案嘅，係咪？如果你要報呢個案嘅，咁我哋警察局嗰邊唔知道發生呢件事嘅，咁我哋做唔到嘅，係咪？但係咧，梗係啦，好多人就擔心，特別如果我哋唔識講廣東話嘅，但係唔識講英文嘅，我唔識講英文嘅，咁我打電話俾911，佢又唔識講咩？其實咧個變咗好多，係好多人諗住話打911得翻識講英文，其實冇㗎啦。前幾年已經大幾年係有人可以幫你做翻譯㗎，你打電話入去 ，OK， 我哋而家講係廣東話啊嘛，你可以打電話入去嗰陣時同佢講聲 Chinese， 你講一句講3次，佢知道哦，我要揾一個人識講中文嘅，佢會幫你揾一個人識講中文嘅，所以你冇去擔心話我打電話入去會冇人認得我講乜嘢嘅 ，OK？ 打咗電話入去以後咧，就會 佢就會將你個 call 咧就交俾我哋每一個分局 ，OK？ 如果5號分局，我哋到5號分局，佢就會交俾佢，跟住我哋嘅警官咧就會嚟接呢單 case 嘅睇下咩 case。而家就要問大家咧就注意下，因為我哋做警察局咧最緊要嘅咧係人命，係咪？你嘅身體，你嘅人命 ，OK？ 嘢如果整壞咗、打壞咗、偷咗嘅，可以再補，可以再揾錢再賺翻嚟嘅，但係人命攞唔翻嚟嘅，係咪？所以咧，我哋嘅警官咧，如果有件事發生嘅咧，係肯定先追究呢個人命、人身體嘅嘢先，後追究呢啲嘢嘅。所以咧，如果你打電話入去咧，係有時偷就又要偷咗啦，或者咩咧，唔一定話你有個話我等咗好耐啦，但係因為你要知道，有時你啲警官咧而家先幫緊有你個命需要嘅，有你個安全係需要嘅，所以佢哋一定要先去處理嗰個。咁代表你嘅唔重要，係有時佢哋先處理嗰個，所以嗌大家就注意下，有時唔係話唔想盡快去嘅。再加落去就係、你到咗以後咧，就會有乜嘢咧？就有個警察局派咗警察以後嚟咗，佢哋 check 緊個案件係咩嘢啦 ？OK， 知道係有嘢重要嘅。佢哋如果要查案嘅，我哋有查案嘅人，查案嘅人咧就會幫你哋查件事。但係咧，我哋而家有嗰個受害受害犯罪嘅嗰啲，我哋傾緊啊嘛，係咪？我哋其實有一個部門 ，OK， 英文我哋係嗌係 hate crime specialist 一個受害者呢啲嘅。佢個部門咧就係專門就係查呢啲案件嘅 ，OK？ 佢查呢啲案件嘅就係好特別嘅 ，OK？ 而且咧，因為呢幾年特別多呢啲就變種嘅犯罪嘅咧，我哋咧做多一個部門專門係查亞裔嘅嗰啲受害嘅犯罪嗰啲嘢 ，OK？ 所以咧就我哋呢邊咧就一定會查案嘅，查得盡晒嘅。我哋查案嗰啲人咧，而且查得好盡嘅，揾啲相機、揾啲證人，全部查得到嘅。佢一查完以後咧，佢就將如果捉咗個人啦，或者咩咧，就將個人咧會交上俾我哋嘅 DA's office，OK， 跟住到佢哋嚟下一步啦。所以我而家呢一下我會交俾我哋嘅 DA's office 嚟講啦。
Yeah, so Suri Lawson